Hi everyone, good evening. Today again, welcome back to Shanmukh Linguistic Solutions for the Virtual Readers Club. And very happy to meet you all in this session. And we are very happy to be associated with Dr. Sunitha, who is going to talk about The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. And this is the most interesting topic everybody would like to go ahead with. So without any further ado, I'd like to request Dr. Sunitha to take over the session. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunitha, for accepting our invitation.
Thank you, Dr. Santoshi. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Okay, so today's book is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This is really interesting book. When I read this book, I was really enlightened, especially in terms of money. And what I feel is we all need to have this particular knowledge, especially in schools and colleges. People teach math, physics, chemistry, everything, and especially in schools, but they never teach us how to handle money. And this is really important to learn how to handle money from a young age. However, we are really fortunate to have these many books to study and improve our knowledge. And I hope this will give you greater insights. Okay, according to Morgan, his first topic is no one is crazy. Housel explains that people's financial decisions are shaped by the personal experiences which differ widely depending on generation, income background, inflation history, opportunities available during the formative years. Therefore, what seems irrational to one person may be perfectly logical to another. Understanding this helps us avoid judging others' financial choices, reminds us that financial advice is never universally applicable. When he said this particular thing, he gave an example also. See, in order to understand his particular point of view, especially in his topic, no one is crazy, he says that usually people make decisions how to spend and how not to spend, what to buy, what not to buy, basically depends on how they grew up, which environment, and according to them what is important, what is not important, that time what was the inflation, what were the opportunities, and all these things. Based on that, they will make a decision. If we take an example for this, no one is crazy. An example is a person who grew up during economic recession may prefer saving cash instead of investing in stock, while someone raised in a stable economy may confidently invest in market, especially stock market. Both behaviors are logically based on the experiences. A person may think that if I invest in stock market, the money may grow, while the other person may think that, oh, we may incur losses. It only depends upon that particular time where the economic conditions, and of course up to some extent the belief also, I can say. I want to give one more example. For example, I saw a parent in BTech first year where he is not willing to buy a laptop to the child. And child was insisting that he wanted a laptop in the very first year itself. Father says laptop can be purchased in fourth year, whereas the
Ma'am,
child was from computer science. Hello? Are you with me? Are you all with me?
ma'am,
Yes, ma'am, continue.
Yes?
Vibhav. Ask the doubts later, please.
Okay. Oh, fine. So the child was like arguing that he need computer immediately because he wants a hands-on experience and he has to work on that. So the opinion here, the opinion is different.
I
Like for
can't hear the
example, the child.
PPT.
Oh, this is a PPT. No one is crazy. This example is my own. I'm giving you. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. So here, what I'm trying to tell you is, according to the son, the father is crazy, not interested in investing in a laptop. because the child sees that immediately he has to learn coding and it's very important for him. Whereas a father sees it in a different way. He thinks the child is crazy because he can wait up to fourth year. In the fourth year, the father wants to buy a laptop. It's only about the situation and the place and how they grew, in which situation they have grown up. That all depends. And we can't blame either father or son. It depends, only the situation. Second, luck and risk. Author says financial outcomes are influenced not only by skill, sometimes by luck and risk also, both of which were often invisible. Successful investors sometimes attribute results entirely to intelligence while ignoring fortunate circumstance. Recognizing the role of luck encourage humility and discourage extreme risk taking because even a brilliant decision cannot eliminate uncertainty. Okay. Now, again, what exactly is this talking about? I've chosen a beautiful example for this also. See, for example, two people have started a business. Both started similar business. One succeeded because there was a market demand suddenly increases, while the other failed due to unexpected pandemic or any risk, even though both worked equally hard. Let's take an example. Recently, when I'm working in JNITC, Guru Nanak, there I saw two people chatting and they're talking to each other. Like one person said 1 week back, the silver was rising in so much, like the demand of silver was rising so much, he got tempted to buy silver. He purchased silver. The other man thought, though the price was like going up, still he preferred to buy gold and he purchased gold. Now we all know what happened. Silver price suddenly came down. For example, he purchased like 1 kg of silver, imagine around 1 lakh rupees. Now it has come to 70,000. Okay, silver, it has come down. Whereas gold, maybe he has purchased it around when it was 110, I mean 1 lakh 10,000. Now it is 1 lakh 40,000. Okay, so gold went up, silver came down, the price of the silver came down. So it's not only on the market demand, sometimes it's luck also plays a role. And there are few things, like for example, there was especially this particular Geo. When they are starting this Geo network, the share was really less. It was a comparing to it was bit cheaper. But after 4 years or 5 years, now it's 10 times more than what they have purchased earlier. So it's not only the time management, not only trying to understand the risk and whether it's going to like it's not only the intelligence which plays a role, but sometimes luck also plays a role. Example, Geo and Airtel. Airtel shares has come down, Geo has gone up. Simple. A person who put in who invested in Airtel got loss. A person who invested in Geo got profits. It's like this. Okay. Next, he says it's never enough. What is never enough? The desire for more cash push individuals into unnecessary risk and eventual loss. He argues that many financial failures occur when people who already have enough continue taking risk to achieve unrealistic goals. Learning to define what is key is a psychological skill for long term financial stability. When I read this Never Enough, I remembered one movie recently, Lucky Bhaskar. There, when he's earning profits, his father says one word, Nana, you're doing Judam. I mean, you're doing this. Okay, good. But you should also learn where to put the end. You start earning, when you get start earning, you will become high. Okay, but you have to learn to put a full stop. That's what he says. ఎంత ఆడామన్నది గొప్ప కాదు, ఎక్కడ ఆపామన్నది also very important. Same thing applies here also. Okay, imagine the few people now, they said Elon Musk is mad, he's going on putting all his money. You know that Elon Musk has put all his money, especially in this particular project, his own project. People were thinking it was crazy that he's putting, but he knows very well. When you read Elon Musk personal biography, or you see how he started his business and how he started growing it, we can clearly see that he started at a point and he put an end to it. For like example, PayPal, he started PayPal. Okay, it's an app like what we have, like what is it we have, Paytm. Like Paytm, it's a PayPal app. He started it, he earned income in that, but he know where to put an end to it. He sold that particular company to somebody else, and again he started one more. Okay, so especially when investing, we should know where to put a full stop also. Not risking everything. You got few profit, you have to wait. Don't risk everything. Okay, yeah. A wealthy investor, already financially secure, keep taking extreme investment risk to earn more money, and eventually loses most of the wealth because of over expectation and unrealistic expectations. We should not go for unrealistic expectations. Okay, next, he talks about compounding. Compounding works slowly at first and dramatically later, which makes it psychologically difficult for people to stay invested. Many investors underestimate the power of long-term steady growth. Believe success comes from dramatic high returns rather than patience. Historical example like Warren Buffett show that time, not only extraordinary returns alone, create immense wealth. Now, where we can apply this? Where we can apply this is here. Example I'm showing you. A person investing 5,000 monthly for 25 years. Okay, earns much more wealth than someone who invested 20,000 monthly for only 5 years, because long time compounding multiples returns. Now if I want to tell you how it works means, imagine I have a daughter. Yeah, my daughter is only just 23 years old. If my daughter started investing 5,000 every month for 25 years to 50 years, obviously she may get few crores of money. Take an example of me. I'm 50 years old. If I start putting money from today onwards till 10 years, I may not be able to earn as much as my daughter earns. Same thing 5,000, same thing 5,000. I will also invest 5,000, she will also invest 5,000. However, the longer she stays in the market, stock market or whatever that mutual funds, it goes on. Imagine if after 1 year there is little bit, if it is down, market is down also, but still after some time it will grow. It will grow, and at the end, at certain period like 25 years, she gets crores of money. Maybe I may not get that much benefit. I may get hardly around 20 lakhs or less than that, or 25 lakhs. Got it? So, what I suggest is, if you want to grow healthy, I mean, grow in the terms of economical growth in a healthy manner without loss, then instead of going for trading, you can go for investing where you can have compounding, like mutual funds. Start investing every month. Wait for 25 years of period, or 20 years minimum you have to wait. Then you will definitely see lot of growth. Getting wealthy is staying healthy. Building wealth requires optimism, risk taking, bold decisions. Maintaining wealth requires caution, humility, diversification. Many people succeed once but fail later because they continue using aggressive strategies even after achieving financial success. See, getting wealthy and staying healthy here, we have to be very optimist. Good, optimism is good. Risk taking also should be there. You should be able to make a decision Okay, but you need to have diversification. Imagine I want to invest. Imagine I want to invest 2000 rupees. Okay. Now I invested 1000 rupees in gold and 1000 rupees in silver. Overall, my investment is 2000. And my gold price today it went up by 10%. That means my gold, what I invested 1000 rupees has become 1100. Whereas I incurred in silver, I incurred loss. It has come down by 50 rupees or whatever, 100 rupees. If the gold went up by 100 rupees and silver has come down by 100 rupees, what I have invested is 2000. It's still there at 2000. But if I invest everything only in silver, imagine, and the price goes down, what will happen? I will incur 200 loss. Yes or no? Simple. So, diversification is very much important, and staying long in a market is also very much important. Okay. So, what this is, the future will be for copper and silver. You can diversify your investments a little bit in real estate. Of course, you may be asking, real estate means I have to buy a lot of money. I need to have a lot of money to buy a piece of land. No. Real estate in terms of mutual funds. Okay. Real estate, some. Metal, some. In metals, you can invest some. In that way, in banks, in financials like this, you can diversify your portfolio. Getting wealthy by staying healthy. Example. A young trader earns huge profit to risky investment, but later lose everything because he continues taking the same aggressive risk instead of protecting his wealth. So we have to know where to put a stop also. Okay. Tells you when. In investing, a few big successes often account for most returns, while smaller attempts fail. This means investors do not need to be right all the time. They simply need to avoid catastrophic losses. Stay in the game long enough for positive outcome to accumulate. This is also more or less like I told you, right? You have to be in a longer period in order to avoid any loss. A venture capitalist invests 20 startups. 17 fail.
Mom, kindly unmute yourself. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. Were you able to listen to this particular point where I was talking about? Tell you. Tells you win. Example. A venture capitalist invests 20 startups. You know what is a startup, right? Business. 17 failed. Imagine he invested 20,000 rupees. Okay. Startups. Each startup 1,000 he has invested here. 20 startups he has done, investing 1,000 in all 20 startups. Now 17 failed, okay? His 17 startup businesses failed, but 3 were extremely successful and generated overall profit. Guess what is a profit? All 20,000 profit it has generated. Okay? So this is the best example of diversification. Yeah. Freedom. What is freedom? The highest dividend or the most valuable benefit of money is not luxury, but control over time and dependence. Don't you agree, friends? See, how much money you have, that's not important. That will not never give you freedom. But because of money, the time you buy, imagine I'm working in JNITC. I'm working for money. But my money is not giving me time and independence. I don't have independence. I don't have time. I'm bound to some work in this. I'm bound to GNITC. I have to be there from morning to evening, sometimes in the evening also. That's not giving me my independence. What is true independence? You have money and you have a stability, that is financial stability, where you can choose your work or you can deny your work.
Ma'am,
Imagine tomorrow morning.
sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. Still, we have 5 minutes time. If you want a little more time, so we can rejoin in the same link, or else you can wrap it up in 5 minutes. But
I'm so
let
sorry.
us know a little fast.
I'll do it. I'm sorry. I'll do it fast. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So the highest dividend is time. Time is luxury here. You can say, I'm really rich when you have really time and independence to say that I don't want to work today. Tomorrow, from tomorrow onwards, I'm not coming. Come on, bye. Okay. So that is what the highest, the person who saves regularly may retire early, choose flexible jobs, gain freedom over time rather than working under pressure. Okay. So this is a real luxury. We have to have it in our lives. Okay, man in the car paradox. People often buy luxury goods to gain admiration. But usually, what Housel says is seeking social approval is not at all necessary. You never ever buy a car or buy a expensive house to impress people or to show off people. Okay? That's not rich. Richness is you have lot of wealth, you no need to display it, keep it in your account, but whatever you want to do, you can do with it. The freedom that you have, the ability that you have, that's very important. Okay. Yes, true wealth consists of assets which are savings, investments. Okay, not invisible consumption. Invisible consumption and a car. For example, we put a lot of petrol, right? Invisible consumption. People think I'm buying a car, it is an asset. No, no, no. It's not an asset. It's not an investment. It's an expensive lifestyle. Okay. Yes. So what he says is instead of having an expensive lifestyle, better to have assets. Okay. Next, save money. Saving is not only about preparing for emergencies, it provides flexibility and resilience in uncertain situations. Even individuals with moderate income can achieve financial stability, but they have to have a saving habit. They have to save money continuously. Okay. For example, even during uncertain employment period, a person with emergency can manage expenses comfortably without any stress. This is luxury we need to have. Okay. What is that we are supposed to do? We have to be rational. Instead of attempting complicated investment strategies that cause stress, a person invests steadily in mutual funds for many years and achieve better long-term results. Okay. Surprise. So history repeatedly shows that unexpected events, war, market crash, pandemic, shape our financial outcome. You all have experienced it. The future is unpredictable. What is the best strategy? You diversify your investments, avoid excessive debt. What is debt? Appu. Okay. Room for errors. Sometimes when we are making choices, there is sometimes we may not get as we have expected, but still we have to give a room for these errors also. We will learn. It's not a big deal. Okay. Now, keeping 6 months of living expense as emergency savings will help you manage sudden medical bills or joblessness. You will change. People, goal, and preferences evolve over time. Many financial plan assumes permanent consistency. He advised building flexible
Yes,
strategies
ma'am.
that allow adjustment.
Sunitha, ma'am, sorry to
Amma,
interrupt you. So I
uh,
request everybody to rejoin the same link. And Sunitha, ma'am, kindly no, just admit
go
all of
ahead
them.
with.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
dear.
So thank you
Okay.
so much, and we'll be joining again immediately so that we can
Okay.
continue the session. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
each and everyone.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll rejoin.
Yes, ma'am. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Room for errors. So, what he says is we always need to have 6 months of living expenses as an emergency savings. See, when we newly get married, nobody informs us that we need to have 6 to 8 months of savings, emergency savings, where we will be able to manage our medical bills. Or imagine if we lose our job, we will be able to manage all these things. Nobody will tell you, but this is really important, and we have to learn it. Next, you will change. People's goal, perception, preferences, they evolve over time. Okay. And he says building flexible strategies will help you adjust in life circumstances changes, especially when it change. Example, a young person invests aggressively for growth, but later shifts to safe investments when approaching retirement because financial goals change over time. If you want, I can convert. Oh, sorry. Okay. Next. Nothing is free. Every financial decision has a hidden cost, particularly market volatility, which is a price investors pay for long-term returns. Accepting temporary fluctuations is necessary to achieve growth. Overall conclusion is psychology of money argues that financial success is fundamentally behavioral rather than technical. Patience, humility, saving, discipline, long term thinking, emotional control plays a far greater role than intelligence or market prediction skills. Focusing on sustainable habits rather than quick profit, individual can build durable wealth, achieve the ultimate goal of money, freedom, and security. What I like most in this book is number one, nobody taught us. That is, we should save money for emergencies, that is medical emergency, lost our job emergency, or whatever it is. It has to be minimum 7 months. 7 months we can survive without any problem. That much money you have to save at any cost. And come what may, you should not touch that money. Emergency fund is always for emergency. Never touch that. This is number one. Takeaway I like from this. Number two, start investing from a very young age. Imagine I'm 50 now. I want to investment. I want to get crores like others. But there is no choice. I can't do it. I can't invest aggressively and betting on the risk. I can't do that. I only can go for safer options. That is number one. So, that is one drawback. Second drawback is already I'm 50. I may hardly work for another 10 years. I will only save for another 10 years, not beyond that. That's also a drawback. And imagine if my daughter start doing that now. She can work successfully for another 25 years to 30 years. If she starts saving minimum 1000 rupees every month, for sure after 30 years she will be crores of rupees she will be earning. No doubt about it. They can go for early retirement also. Number two takeaway this is. Number three, I don't know, maybe I have missed it, but I really like that particular thing. What he says is never ever buy things to get society's approval. Oh, what is society approval? Society's approval means my brother is having a car, I should have a car. He purchased a bungalow, I should also purchase a bungalow. No, no, no. If he purchased a car, it's usually we get tempted. Oh my god, my brother has a car. My sister, she owns a car. I also should own a car. We think in this way. But you know what? Purchasing car worth 10 lakh rupees is not an asset. It's a liability. Where you goes on pay money for maintenance, for petrol, for everything. And you know what? After 10 years, the value of the car is zero. If instead of getting tempted to buy a car, the same thing, if you invest, imagine if you would have invested in gold. Imagine 10 years back purchasing a car. Instead of purchasing a car, if I would have invested the same 4 lakhs or 5 lakhs in gold, today what it could have been? That time, 5 lakhs money, I would have easily purchased 50, or I don't know, half kg gold, maybe I would have purchased that time. What is the price of half kg gold for today's rate? Can you tell me? You all know very well calculations, right? So we get tempted to buy things just because our family members having them, and if we don't have, maybe they think that we are poor, or maybe they think that we don't afford things, so we should show them. See, we should not buy things to show people. We should buy only things which really matters to us. If it is really genuine need, without it you can't survive, then only we should go for such things. Else, instead of buying such things, it's better to invest the same money you invest. And you know what he says, looking rich is different from being rich. You know what, these days people will buy iPhone, expensive high-end cars, bungalows. Well, you have to pay money. Of course, bungalow is exemption, I may say, because if in America, if you buy a bungalow, you have to pay a lot of money as a taxes. I don't know. Maybe we are not paying that much tax for a house over here in India. However, for expensive cars, expensive iPhones, all other things, expensive furniture in the home, expensive lavishing houses you want, or expensive dresses. Okay, all these things, we are wasting our money. Okay, we are trying to impress a society who's not bothered about us. When you are in real problem, no brother, no sister, no cousin, or no society or no friend circle will come and help you financially. Rather, everybody will run away. Got it? So, you are your real friend. You have to work hard. Save each penny, but save in a wise manner. Okay? Saving, habit of saving is really very healthy. We have to develop this from young age. Learning to invest from a young age is really very much useful. This education is fundamental. Nobody will teach you, but you have to learn. Unless until you learn this, you will be left in this life only as a poor woman or a poor man and a helpless man. Okay? And this is a takeaway from this book which I like most. And I hope you enjoyed this session. And I hope I did not bore you. Hello?
Yes,
Thank you
madam.
very much. Thank you very much for being
Thank you
with
so much.
me.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think Vibhav, he asked some doubt in between. So Vibhav, if you
Vibhav,
want,
tell me, dear.
you can ask Nana.
Yes, beta, tell me.
Any others, if anyone wants to give feedback or anything, you can feel free to give. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunitha, for your wonderful session and your patience. I know you are very having a hectic schedule,
Thank
but
you so
still,
much, ma'am.
yeah. I
I hope
thank.
you all have enjoyed the session.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Keep it
thank you,
from there.
Sunita ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sunita ma'am. It was a wonderful session. You tried to explain it as best as possible so that we can understand it very well with a lot of examples. And it was great. Yes, yes, but we also have a time limit. And thank you so much. It was like revising something that we know and learning also new things. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your feedback.
Nisi, ma'am, you want to tell anything?
Yes, ma'am. And
Yeah,
thank
please.
you so much. That's a wonderful session. And thank you for all the takeaways also. I've noted it down. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
Naveen sir, would you like to speak anything about? Okay, yeah. So thank you everyone for your valuable time. Almost we spent 60 minutes, almost 1 hour. Thank you so much, each and everyone.
Good,
Yes, sir.
good
Naveen.
evening. May I?
Yes, sir. Please, please.
Yeah. Thank you for the such a valuable insights to this book. But uh, what about the when you said about luck and fortunate? How does the author is trying to say? Example, some of them may get the huge amount of money uh, in sometime in a lottery or a gambling, or it's very rare, seldom it happens. So and like one of the examples is one of the guy who got in KBC, Kaun Banega Crorepati, but he doesn't know how to manage that 1 CR or 2 CR. So how do you justify in the light of this book, Madam Sunitha?
Okay. Thank you very much for your question. I would love to answer this. See, what author is trying to tell here is earning is really important. That is one aspect. But what you have earned, how you are going to save it is also very important. Imagine the man who purchased a particular, who got this money like 2 crores. And when he earned this particular 2 crores of rupees, what he did is he purchased costly cars, home, and he started partying, gifting friends, showing off his property, partying, and spending. Now, buying expensive cars is not an asset. Okay? Today you buy 1 lakh rupee car. After 2 years or 1 year, that 1 lakh rupee will become zero. The car value will become zero. Okay? And costly villas, it has a maintaining cost. There's also an expensive, right? In order to maintain that, but same with car also you have to have maintenance money, right? There's also an expense. You're wasting money on that. In the same way, villas also is a very expensive. We are wasting money on that. Rather, instead of buying a posh crores of villa, you would have purchased around like, for example, 2 crores, 50 lakhs in investment house, 50 lakhs investment in gold, okay, 50 lakhs, 10, 10, 10. He can invest like 10 in real estate, 10 in banks, FDs, and 10 in mutual funds. In this way, diversified. He would have diversified it. I will not say he should become a monk, he should become a saint, and he should not enjoy his money. He can. But out of 2 crores, if he enjoys 20 lakhs, remaining all money, he is supposed to make it an investment, not again an expense. That way, he would have achieved success. See, gaining money is also important. How you will retain it is also very important. That's what he says. Luck, of course. What the KBC guy got money, that's only luck. Okay? Sometimes you have luck in gaining, but at the same time, how you retain it also important. That's what I feel. Thank you very much for your question. I hope I have answered it. Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Shall we
ma'am.
end the
Thank you
session?
so much.
Yeah.
And I think you have elaboratively answered the question as well. So thank you so much on behalf of Shanmukh Linguistic Solutions. Allowed to meet you in another session. Thank you all the participants for being patiently attending the session twice in 2 sessions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for your patience listening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Chaitanya.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, Nasi, everyone.